Hey space enthusiasts! Today we're diving into some truly fascinating facts about the red planet Mars. You know that rusty-colored world that's been captivating our imaginations for centuries? It's a place of towering volcanoes, vast canyons, and maybe even past life? Yeah, we're going there. Get ready to have your mind blown because we're about to uncover some incredible secrets about our celestial neighbor that you probably didn't know. Let's get started. We often think of Mars as this dry, desolate world, but it wasn't always that way. Mars, the red planet, has a history that is far more dynamic and intriguing than its current barren state suggests. Billions of years ago, Mars was a very different place. It was a world that could have been mistaken for a young Earth. Imagine this: rivers flowing, lakes glistening, and maybe even a vast ocean covering its surface. These bodies of water would have created a landscape teeming with potential for life. The atmosphere was thicker back then, trapping more heat, making it warmer and wetter, much more like Earth. This thick atmosphere would have supported a climate that could sustain liquid water on the surface. Scientists believe that during this period, Mars might have even harbored microbial life. The conditions were just right for these tiny organisms to thrive. I mean, we're talking about simple, single-celled organisms, not little green men, but still. The evidence is tantalizing. These microbes could have lived in the water, using the minerals and nutrients available. We see signs of ancient riverbeds, lake beds, and minerals that form in the presence of water. These geological features tell a story of a planet that once had a very different face. It makes you wonder, what happened? Where did all the water go? What changed? The transformation from a wet, warm world to the dry, cold desert we see today is one of the great mysteries of planetary science. These are the mysteries that keep scientists up at night, and we're getting closer to answering them all the time. With each mission to Mars, we uncover more clues about its past, bringing us one step closer to understanding the red planet's history. Okay folks, get ready to be amazed. Mars is home to the tallest volcano in our entire solar system, Olympus Mons. This behemoth makes Mount Everest look like a little hill. I'm talking a towering giant that reaches a staggering 21.9 kilometers high. That's 3 times taller than Mount Everest. But wait, there's more. Its base is so wide, it would cover the entire state of Arizona. Can you imagine that? This thing is massive. Olympus Mons is a shield volcano, which means it was formed by lava flows over millions of years, slowly building up its colossal size. It's a testament to the incredible geological forces that have shaped Mars over billions of years. Just imagine the eruptions this monster must have had. Now let's talk about canyons. Mars doesn't mess around when it comes to canyons either. In fact, it boasts the largest canyon system in our solar system, Valles Marineris. This colossal chasm stretches over 4,000 kilometers long and plunges to depths of 7 kilometers. To put that into perspective, imagine a canyon so vast that it could stretch across the entire United States. That's Valles Marineris. Scientists believe that Valles Marineris was formed by a combination of tectonic activity and erosion over billions of years. It's a scar on the face of Mars, a testament to the incredible forces that have shaped this planet. Exploring this canyon would be like exploring another world within our solar system. Here on Earth, we're treated to fiery orange sunsets, but on Mars, the sunsets are a whole different story. Imagine this. You're standing on the surface of Mars, the reddish dust swirling around you. As the sun dips below the horizon, the sky turns a stunning shade of blue. That's right, blue sunsets on the red planet. This phenomenon is due to the way Mars's thin atmosphere scatters light. The dust particles in the atmosphere scatter the blue wavelengths of light more effectively, making the sun appear blue while the rest of the sky takes on a reddish hue. It's a truly alien sight. A reminder that even on a planet that seems so familiar, there are still wonders that can take our breath away. Mars has 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos, but Phobos has a date with destiny. You see, Phobos is spiraling closer and closer to Mars with each passing orbit. It's a slow-motion collision that's been unfolding for millions of years. Scientists estimate that in about 50 million years, Phobos will either crash into Mars, creating a massive impact crater, or it will be ripped apart by the planet's gravity, forming a ring of debris around Mars. It's a dramatic end for a moon, but it's a reminder that the universe is a dynamic place, constantly changing and evolving. When it comes to dust storms, Earth has nothing on Mars. These aren't your average dust devils, folks. We're talking about planet-encompassing dust storms that can engulf the entire red planet in a matter of days. These storms are powered by the thin Martian atmosphere and the intense solar heating that the planet experiences. They can last for weeks, even months, and when they hit, they really hit. The dust blocks out the sun, plunging the planet into darkness and wreaking havoc on any spacecraft on the surface. It's a harsh reminder of the extreme conditions that exist on our planetary neighbor. Ever dreamed of being lighter? Well, on Mars your dream would be a reality. Due to its lower gravity, you'd weigh about 62% less on Mars than you do on Earth. That means if you weigh 200 pounds on Earth, you'd tip the scales at a mere 76 pounds on Mars. Imagine the possibilities. You could jump higher, run faster, and lift heavier objects with ease. It would be like having superpowers. Of course, there's a downside to lower gravity too. Our bodies have evolved to thrive in Earth's gravity, so prolonged exposure to lower gravity can have negative effects on our muscles and bones. But hey, for a short visit it would be one heck of a ride. One of the most profound questions that has haunted humanity for centuries is, are we alone in the universe? This question has driven countless explorations and scientific inquiries, pushing the boundaries of our knowledge and imagination. And you know what? Mars might hold the key to answering that question. The red planet, with its mysterious terrain and intriguing geological features, has long captivated scientists and dreamers alike. Scientists believe that Mars is the most promising candidate in our solar system for finding evidence of past or even present life beyond Earth. The planet's history suggests it once had liquid water, a crucial ingredient for life as we know it. We're talking about microbial life, of course, not little green men. These tiny organisms, known as extremophiles, can survive in the harshest conditions on Earth, which makes scientists hopeful that similar life forms could exist on Mars. But even the discovery of microscopic life on Mars would be a monumental discovery, forever changing our understanding of life in the universe. It would suggest that life is not unique to Earth, and could be more common than we ever imagined. Right now, rovers like Perseverance and Curiosity are diligently scouring the Martian surface, analyzing rocks, drilling into the soil, and searching for any signs of biosignatures, chemical traces that could indicate the presence of past life. These missions are equipped with state-of-the-art instruments designed to detect even the faintest hints of organic molecules. The search for life on Mars is a tantalizing quest, and who knows, we might be on the verge of a discovery that will rewrite the history books. Each new piece of data brings us one step closer to answering the age-old question of whether we are truly alone in the cosmos. A day on Mars, known as a sol, is remarkably similar in length to an Earth day, clocking in at about 24.6 hours. But when it comes to years, well, that's where things get a bit different. Because Mars is farther away from the Sun than Earth, it takes longer to complete one orbit around our star. How much longer, you ask? A year on Mars is equivalent to 687 Earth days. That means if you lived on Mars, you'd only get to celebrate your birthday about once every 2 Earth years. On the bright side, you'd age slower on Mars, at least in terms of Martian years. So there's that. What if I told you that one day, humans might actually live on Mars? Imagine waking up to the sight of the Martian landscape outside your window, a horizon painted in shades of red and orange. It sounds like science fiction, but it's quickly becoming science fact. The idea of humans living on Mars has fascinated scientists and dreamers alike for decades. Space agencies like NASA and private companies like SpaceX are actively developing plans to send humans to Mars and establish a permanent human presence on the red planet. These missions are not just about exploration, they are about survival and the future of humanity. The discovery of water ice on Mars was a game changer, providing a potential source of water for future Martian colonists. This discovery means that we could potentially grow food, produce oxygen, and sustain human life on Mars. And with its Earth-like day-night cycle, Mars is looking more and more like a viable option for humanity's next giant leap. The 24.6-hour day on Mars is remarkably similar to Earth's, making it easier for humans to adapt to life there. Of course, there are still enormous challenges to overcome, from the harsh radiation environment to the psychological effects of long-duration space travel. Building habitats that can protect humans from radiation and creating sustainable life support systems are just a few of the hurdles we face. But the dream of colonizing Mars is no longer a distant fantasy. With each passing year, we are getting closer to making this dream a reality. The advancements in technology and the relentless human spirit are driving us towards this incredible goal. It's a real possibility within our lifetimes, and that, my friends, is truly mind-blowing. Imagine the stories we will tell, the history we will make, and the new world we will build on Mars. The future is closer than we think. Thanks for joining us on this journey to Mars. We've explored towering volcanoes, vast canyons, and even the possibility of past life. Mars continues to captivate our imaginations, and with each new discovery, we get one step closer to unraveling its mysteries. If you enjoyed these mind-blowing facts about the Red Planet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing space content. Keep looking up, keep asking questions, and keep exploring the cosmos. See you next time.